Good day, welcome to Endurance Room. Today we're going over an emergency car kit we've put together out of what we consider our B gear, stuff that we've had sitting around. This is something that we've both talked about for a while, just having an extra set of gear always on hand, and actions speak louder than words. We stopped thinking about it and we did it with the gear that we had on hand. We didn't buy anything new, we just took the old stuff that we had off our shelf that maybe we weren't using, stuff that I've collected over the year doing different bushcraft trips.
Yeah. And stuff we didn't really want to get rid of because it's useful and you don't want to just throw everything out. Like, that's super wasteful. So we needed a car kit, and he had a French F2 pack that we never really hiked with anymore. It worked out pretty good. It was a rainy day yesterday and he packed it all up.
Just out of the gear that we had on hand, trying to cover the minimum basics of a 10C kit and a little extra. Let's check it out and we'll talk about our thought process of putting it all together. This is the pack. This is the French F2 rucksack. I've used this on a couple trips, but by and large it's just been sitting in the closet taking up space. Notice on the top of the pack this rubberized coating, it started to peel off and peel away. So because we're leaving this bag in the Jeep, it kind of works out that it's old and messed up. It's not too pretty, it doesn't look like it's real expensive or valuable.
I kept saying the other day, tactical is practical. Tactical
is practical. And if camouflage is all about blending in, you know, you don't want stuff that sticks out. So out of all the military surplus gear that we have, this is outdated. It doesn't really scream tactical backpack.
Just kind of like a dark brown color.
And it's old, messed up. So right at the top, we've got one plush palaka. This can be used as an outer garment, as a poncho, as a warming layer. It can be used for shelter, a ground cloth, a sleeping bag, a bivvy. Very versatile. We'll go through this quick access pocket first. Got a couple granola bars and some aspirin. There's a shelter kit with some different hanks of rope, ridge line, a pair of pliers in here, and tent stakes. We've got a Mora. It's a heavy duty Mora, 90-degree spine, some cordage on the outside, good sharp usable blade. The rest of the contents of that pocket are contained in this dry bag. Got another cutting tool, a little Barlow knife, just a folding pen knife, a hank of paracord, just a little first aid kit with some alcohol pads, band-aids. There's a little mini knife with scissors on it and some waterproof matches. 8-hour beeswax candle, some electrical tape for repairs, Mylar space blankets, a little LED flashlight. I put a piece of electrical tape on the inside of the flashlight to keep the battery from accidentally discharging. This is a hunting knife, and the only reason I really added this in, it's got a good sharp blade on it, but it's got this little saw. And being that my main kit has my saw right now, this at least gives us something to process wood if we needed to. We've got 2 lighters taped off to prevent them from accidentally discharging. There's an emergency whistle with a compass on it. Mainly it's in there for the compass. Some hand warmers, some toenail clippers, nail clippers, some gauze bandages. Packet of steel leaders. These are 18 inches long and can be used for emergency snares. You can lay a couple of these out and maybe have breakfast in the morning. Some toothbrushes, one more candle, and a sharpening stone with a sail needle taped on the outside for repairs. Side pocket. Right at the top, we've got a canteen cup for purifying water and to cook in. Beeswax candle and a little glass jar. This is from some spices that was emptied out, and it holds a beeswax candle real nice. So it makes a nice little impromptu lantern. Steel water bottle. There's water in here already. Got a cotton bandana, an extra hat, a little boonie hat. That's the side pocket. In the second side pocket, this is predominantly food and stuff to just keep us going. A couple more granola bars, some electrolyte drink mixes, coffee, and a dry bag. We got brown rice in here. And in this tin, I've got almonds and tea. So nuts, rice, some granola bars, electrolytes, coffee, basically just calories. This is all stuff that we had on hand. I wouldn't mind swapping out some of the rice for things that'll cook a little bit faster that we'll be able to get back on the trail. And that's it for the side pouches. Now for the interior of the bag. We've got an 8x10 camo tarp for shelter. It's also reversible with orange on the interior. A smaller tarp for a ground sheet. Small ultralight sleeping bag. This is good for summer weather, summer conditions, but it can be added to with the palaka and with this military wool blanket. And last but not least, there's a large white plastic bag. It's kind of like a feed bag, but this could be stuffed with leaves, with grasses to form a pillow or to get you up off the ground. If you're spending time in the outdoors, every kit should have something to sleep on, something to sleep in, and something to sleep under. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is version 1 of our emergency car kit. This is just to give us a little buffer in case anything happens out on the road or even around town, and for whatever reason we can't get back home, or we just end up having to spend an inconvenient night out camping. It's a little more convenient. We were out a couple weeks ago and planning on it overnighter, and it ended up being 2 nights because of some car issues. We had our gear, but we had rations for 1 day. So if we would have had this emergency kit in there, we would have had extra food. Let us know what you guys think. If you see anything you think we should have in the bag or shouldn't have in the bag, we're eager to have your thoughts on it. Let us know about your kits. If you've got an emergency kit stashed away in your car, what you guys are thinking with it. We're all ears. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you down the road. Cheers.